Do you know what makes a good movie? The ability to suck you into the world that they've created. On today's segment, we're going to be talking about this series called 7 Doors, based on popular demand. I had to watch it, it was on my list, and I was like, everybody's watching this movie, what is the hype? I have to get on this train. And I have to say, yeah, I love this. I really love this series. See, Femi Adebayo is a storyteller, and that is what most people need to learn. Not that you just can create movie 2 minutes, one day you have already put series aside. That's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for. I have to tell you, yeah, one thing with movies with me is if you can captivate me from the first scene, and let me tell you, I did, yeah, in the first scene, just the first scene. I was like, okay, you got me.
You got me.
It was so captivating that literally it's going to suck you into their world and be like, what is going to happen next? What is going to happen next? And let's talk about the choice of actors before we get into storyline. Finish work. I have to give flowers and say thank you to Femi Adebayo. First of all, obviously, because he's the one that directed this movie. And CHIOMA. There's nothing that this woman cannot act. Every emotion I felt, wallahi to God. She played the role so well, and she played Femi Adebayo's wife. I was like, what's going on? Are we supposed to just feel this kind of emotions through a movie? Is this what is happening? And for that to trigger those kind of emotions, then literally the actors did well. And I'm saying for Nollywood, they're actually doing better than I thought. Movies that they actually sat down, thought of, and crafted, because this was what this movie was. It was a well thought of movie, from costumes to choice of songs to, bro, the Irumoles, if I got the pronunciation well. I was like, this is so real, bro. How did you guys do this to be this crafted? In fact, I'm even going too far. You see the graphics in the beginning when you want to introduce film, yeah, like the trailer. That did not look like a Nigerian kind of thing. It showed that every single detail. I didn't find any what's the word? I didn't find anything wrong. Yeah, and that is actually such a good thing. You're not making people wonder, okay, this is the bad thing you did, or whatever it is, but you're actually dragging people along the storyline. And now let's talk about storyline. Basically, this series is about the people of Ilara. There's a town called, or kingdom called Ilara, and literally they need a king, because obviously you need a king to rule the kingdom. And then in the line of a person's lineage, obviously there's a king, and then there's somebody that they will appoint to be the king. And luckily or unfortunately, let's use the word unfortunately for this guy, he had to be the next king in line. Now his name is King Adejundoye, if I got it well. He was like, you know, babes, that was telling his wife, babes, I can't do this, you know, they should go and look for another king. I can't do this, it's not me. And the wife was like, baby boy, I just want to be queen. I just want to be queen. They don't know what is going to happen. And I was like, okay, you know what, let's just do it. Meanwhile, there were other people plotting against this guy, that you cannot be the king. They've even crowned some ruffians. Let's use that word. JIDE KOSOKO was part of those ruffians. Saka was also part of these people. And let me tell you, yeah, it just showed how these people are actually real. You get me? Anyway, so he had to go through a series of tests, in their words, tests. And it got me thinking, Why are there so many complexities in being a king? Why do you have to go through this kind of chaotic what's the word now, just being a king? Why do I have to do this? Thank God I'm saved by Christ. I don't need to do all these kind of things. I have the salvation of God. Yeah. So he had to go through a lot of challenges, obstacles, and if he doesn't go through them, he will not be king. Now, one moral lesson I got from this movie is, because I'm not going to spoil it, I just want to say that it's a really, really, really good series, and I loved it down to a T, down to a fault, like I said before. One thing I actually observed in this movie, or a moral lesson from this series, I keep saying movie, is that if you do not understand something deeply, don't do it. Don't just risk it because of the flashy title or the benefits of it, or because with that kind of power also has the biggest responsibility. Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. But yeah. So he never really asked what happened with his forefathers, why he's going through these kind of challenges, why so many people are dying in the kingdom, why he has to knock on 7 doors. I'm not gonna tell you the in total of this movie. You have to watch it because I really like this movie. Why he has to do so many things. He never really asked. I was like, okay, I'm supposed to be king, my wife begged me to be king, okay, let's do it. So before you get into something that you do not know the exact thing or what it portrays, please find out. Don't just go and shook your head because you want to be a risk taker, you want to do this. Don't do it. It's not good. Also, I have to give credit to Gabriel Afolayan. Jesus Christ, that guy in the movie, he doesn't hear word. They can buy. It's just like, who in the Bible did they steal his birthright? Jacob. Or is it Esau? It's Esau that they stole. This guy, they can buy him. And then he fell to his downfall. And I love the mother in the movie. She was like, I tell you, Abi, I not tell you. I tell you. You do used to hear word. And that's what you've gotten yourself into. And if you want to find out what he got himself into, go and watch the series. I'm not gonna tell you. But yeah, it was really, really good. It was really good. And I have also to give credit to Esusu. Oh, that guy is the best. He's the best in the movie. That's like my favorite guy in the movie. See, when they say somebody killed a role, this guy said, you know what, bring knife, I'm going to butcher it. Literally, I was afraid of this guy in some ways. I was like, is this how you are? At a point, I was thinking, bro, you have to go for deliverance. So because spirits are real. Spirits are real. It showed the traditional aspect of the Yoruba kingdom. And see, Yoruba have juju. Yoruba have juju sha. See, this series is just really, really 10 over 10. I don't have any bad words for the movie. Perfect casting, great storytelling that will grip you from the beginning, is very compelling. Everything about the movie was the series. I keep saying movie. Everything about this series was really, really well crafted, well thought of. And I like the part where they had to infuse the Yoruba and the Igbo tribe together, because Chioma was Igbo and she married a Yoruba man way before he had to become king. And it wasn't like, oh, you have to just dump this girl that went with you through thick and thin, through your hard days and tough days, and now you're rich, now you want to be king. You're not saying, no, baby girl, you have to be one of the mistresses. Are you fucking stupid? But they had some challenges. Oh, those women that he married. I've never seen troublesome people like that in my life, the way these women did. But see, I'm actually giving too many spoilers. Did I like the movie? Yes. Do I want you to watch this movie? Definitely. Will I watch it again? And for a person that doesn't really like watching movies like 2 times, I will watch this movie series again. I watch this series again and again and again, and it makes you learn. And if you watch Seven Doors, let me know what you thought about it. If actually it was just hype, or it was actually the series that carried it. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe too. Thank you.